How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? So today we are going to solve another coolest problem, which is divide array into equal parts. Okay, so we have to divide an array into equal parts. So like by the headline, by the title, you just got the idea like what the problem statement is saying. Okay, so let us understand like what will be our flow first of all. So our flow will be, first of all, we will see our problem statement. We will talk about the problem statement saying. Then we will talk about the approach 1. And we will gonna see score, and we will gonna talk about approach 2, and it's gonna see score. Okay, all right, ladies and gentlemen. So what will be the our flow of this problem? Our flow. Okay, so like what will be the okay. So what will be the problem statement first of all? All right. So the problem statement is saying like we have given an array. Okay, we have to divide into equal parts. Okay, so we have to divide into equal parts, and this array this array only be of even numbers. Okay, so this array only be of even numbers. So that's the problem statement they have mentioned. So it cannot be odd. Odd means like, for example, it cannot be have something like this 1 2 3. It cannot have something like this. It will have something like this. It will have something like this, but not like this. Okay, and we have to divide array into equal parts. Okay, so what does this mean by equal part? Equal part means like, let's just take this example. Okay, so we have given something like 3 2 3 2 2 2. Okay, so we have make the pairs of something like this 2. So as you can see, this is one pair, this is another pair, and this is another pair. Okay, so it has made 3 pairs. Okay, so if it is divided into equal pairs, then we're gonna return true over here. I hope so, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is clear. Okay, so like by looking at this, you got an idea. Okay, so whatever will be the length of the array, so that many pair will be formed. Yeah, exactly. That's true. For example, if you can see over here, so the length is 6. So we have formed 3 pairs. Okay, so that's a very simple thing. Like you got the idea like how we're gonna solve this problem. So first of all, like what the basic idea come in my mind, like in approach 1, the basic idea come in mind. Like, okay, do one thing. First of all, we're gonna sort this array. We're gonna sort this array. Okay, so if I sort this array, then what it will become? It will become something like 2 2 2 2, then 3 3. Okay, it will become something like this. All right, so now what I will do, I will gonna simply just check it. Okay, so I will put my one I pointer over here and my another pointer, let's say j over here. So let's just say j over here. Then I will check if they are equal. If they are equal, then what I will do, I will have one count. I will increment the count. So initially my count will be 0. Okay, why I am having this count, you will understand. Okay, so initially my count will be 0. So I will get one of my count over here. Okay, then what I will do, I will increment them. I will increment them by 2. Okay, because you know like if the I come over here and the j come over here, this pointer has already visited, so we don't want to come back again over here. Okay, so then what I will do, I will increment by 2. So it will come over here, this I will come over here, and this my j from over here will go over here. Okay, my j will be over here. Okay, then I will again check if they are equal, then I will increment my count again by 1, so it will now become 2. Okay, so now my I will again come over here. From over here it will move over here on 3, my I will be over here, and my 2 will move over here from the 3, so it will be over here, my j. Okay, from my okay, so I will again check is I and j equal. If they are equal, then I will gonna increment their count. So now my count is 3. Okay, so by looking at this count 3, you got a little bit idea. Like I just have talked about, like you got the idea like the whatever the length of this array, that how many pairs will form. So we have 1 2 3 pairs, and our count is 3 as well. Okay, so you just have to figure out the approach. So that's all the approach. That's all like what we have to do write in our code. Okay, so let me just write the code first of all. So like let's just say we are given something like a public boolean function, and let me just call it something like divide simple. Okay, and we have given an int nums. Okay, alright guys, so we have given an int nums array. Okay, my mistake. Like this. Okay, so we are given an int nums array. Okay, so first of all, my job is what? My first of all job is to get the pairs. Okay, so I will just get its pair. How I will get its pair? I will simply say int pairs equals to, I will get one pair variable, and I will just simply divide by its length, nums dot length by 2. As simple as that. So I just simply divide it by 2. Okay, then what I will do, I will gonna simply just sort my array. So I will simply say array dot sort nums. Okay, so we are just simply sort over here. Okay, then what we're gonna do is I will just simply create one count variable over here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we just get our count variable over here. Then what I will do, I will going to simply run a for loop. My for loop will go from I1 to I less than nums dot length I plus plus. Okay. Then what I will do, I will check if my nums of I is equals to my nums of I minus 1. So instead of creating two pointers, I just simply like decide like, okay, what we'll do, we're gonna put one I pointer over here, and my another, like the another I pointer will be on the previous one. And remember, we have to increment by 2. So what I will do, I will just simply say I, not I plus plus, I plus equals to 2. So it will be I plus equals to 2. Okay. I hope so, like you have figured like I did a mistake. So okay, that's the correct thing. Okay, we're integrating I plus equals to 2. Alright. So if that's the case, if they are equal, then I will just simply increment my count. So I will simply say count plus plus, and we're just going to simply finish this for loop. Okay. Now what I will do after just doing this, I will check over here finally if my pairs variable, the pair variable we have created over here, if my pairs variable is equals to my count. If that's the case, if they are equal, then I will simply going to return true. Otherwise, I will just simply going to return false for that. I hope so, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is very clear, absolutely clear. Okay, and one more thing, like Java and C++ code, both will be available in the comment section. You can easily find from over there. Okay, so it won't be an issue. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so this is our first approach. So we just completed our approach one. So this is our approach one, the simple. Okay, let's just talk about time complexity and the space complexity. The time complexity in this one we are dealing with is of n log n. So it's not a good one. Okay, and the space complexity is of 1 because we are not using any extra memory, any extra space over here. Okay, guys. Alright, so I hope so this thing is very clear. Okay, now let's just talk about what will be the approach second, our second approach 2. Okay. So for that, what I'm thinking, why don't we create an hash map? Why don't we create a hash table of integer, and over here I will have my value, and I will have their count over here, like their pair count. Okay, so what I just say anything pair count. Okay. For example, like if you can see my 3 is coming how much 2 times, my 2 is coming 4 times. I will just simply gonna check if their modulus of 2 becomes 0. If their modulus of 2 becomes 0, their pair, then it means like they exist. So it means like they have equal parts. Okay, so we can divide into equal parts, divide that array into equal parts. If they don't exist, then we simply want to return false for that. So that's the simple thing, like for going for hashed map. Okay, all right. So for example, similarly, I will gonna create one public function, public boolean. So divide int nums array. Okay. So what I will do, I will gonna create my map over here. I will gonna create my map of integer. All right. Map equals to new hash map. Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is very clear what I'm doing over here. Okay, so sorry. Okay, so this thing is here, like I just created my one map over here. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'll just simply say, okay, fill this map. First of all, my job is to fill all the values of my array into my hash map. So I'm just doing it over here. So I will simply say for int v is nums, value is nums. Okay, so I'm just putting this nums value in my array. So we are using for each loop. You can either you go with a simple for loop, but for each loop is very simple. Okay, then what I will do, I will simply say map dot put v comma map dot get all default. Okay. So I hope so you know this thing, like what I'm doing over here. So this will be small r, not capital, and this will be capital D. So this will be small r and this will be capital D. Okay. Okay. So okay. Then v comma 0 plus 1. I will tell you what I will write over here. If you don't know, don't worry. So okay, so what I just did over here, I just say, okay, if my value v is already present, then I will just simply increment it by 1. If it's coming first time, so then the default value will be, I will just simply gonna put it 1. So I will simply gonna put it 1. Okay, if coming more time, it's another time, then I will simply gonna increment it by 1. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Now what I will do, I will check their key set in my array. So for that I will simply say for integer I is to map dot key set. Okay, then I will check if map dot get, I will just get the key set I modulus 2 is my not equals to 0. If that's my thing is not equals to 0, then what I will do, I will just simply gonna return false for that. I will just simply gonna return false for that. Okay, and if they are valid, then I will simply gonna return true in the end. I hope so, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is very, very clear. Let's just talk about our final thing, the time complexity. In this one, we are dealing with big of n because we are using hash map, okay? And the space complexity is also big of n, okay? Because we are using a space over here. I hope so, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is very, very clear. So this is how we just solve this problem in two ways. Sorry about my bad handwriting, I'm so sorry. And Java and C++ code will be available in the comment section. You'll just find the comment link. Okay, both are available over there. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care, bye bye, and I love you guys. Believe me, I love you. Take care, bye bye.